Okay, folks, and so we've drilled into, let's go back up to the blueprint level. Here's the blueprint. You can see you're in the blueprint area because the blueprint tab is up. And we have Floralive, which is a full blueprint. That means that we're drilling in and giving you all the keywords, even the statistically improbable phrases, connected with Amazon books, and all kinds of things that can come up for your ghostwriters, soon to be added to our Ghost Zoom system, which will allow you to integrate with your ghostwriters and help articles be written very well. So you have 10 articles and one silo so far. Just click on the actual blueprint name, and as you can see, this time instead of 0, you have 36. Okay, there's another blueprint called Floralive Multi-Theme, but it was only it was not a full blueprint, it was an outline. We don't give you any keywords in an outline. These 36, this number 36 applies to the flower essences page, and it applies to the algorithm we use to provide the best co-occurrence keyword and theme density for that particular topic or theme. Okay, some of the words may or may not be relevant, but you can just turn them off or on depending upon their appropriateness. Okay, and obviously we already know that since Brent is doing some things that are not really a Bach flower remedy, a lot of these Bach flower remedy terms will go. All you have to do is turn it on or off. Actually, flower essence remedies is actually really good, but flower calm is probably going to go off. So you'll have to go through some of these articles. There's a lot of really good keywords that are down here, like healing flower. These are things that are much more advanced keyword research drill down than you would get in doing this in Avoma. Really wanted you guys to understand that, because we're pulling, like, here's a vegetable glycerin. What is that? Well, it's not directly related, but it came out of a book on flower essences. Okay, Mariposa lily came out of a book on flower essences. These terms are very, very subtle, and I happen to recognize all of these as Bach flower remedies, and they came out of books on Amazon. Okay, so it gets a little more advanced in the article level, and the X's here are not added to the blueprint. If you decide you want to add them, just click here and it'll add them to the blueprint or remove them. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go back to the return to the blueprint. This shows you the synonyms you selected. So that's what that 35 means. Okay. Now over here you click on the new and drilled articles, 5 and 5. These are the 5 up here. It's very similar to what we saw before on the outline only. You're going to see probably something very similar on an outline. The only difference is that the outline is not going to have all the keywords tied to them. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing that you've already seen me do, because we already know that flower essence therapy is good. Flower essence society, after talking to the client, we're just doing the exact same thing, because now we're in the full, not the outline. So we've already known what to do before. It's very easy, with all the features that we have, to make a small mistake like I did, picking an outline instead of a full, unless you pick a full each time. Okay, Bach flower remedies, we're going to blow those away, because he's not going to target anything Bach except in the Bach silo, which we're going to do next. Okay, these are articles that have not yet been drilled, but there is keywords tied to these. You can see there's 6 keywords for essence therapy. Australian bushflower essence, flower essence remedies, definitely going to go up. And what you do is just click this button right here, and it's got to go out and drill. And since you're in a full, it's going to go ahead and drill directly into this term. It's going to take a few minutes, or at least a few seconds for each keyword. And then that keyword from the bottom, which is the undrilled, will go up to the drilled. And then they just have to be approved for blueprint. I'm going to show you that here in a second. And we didn't select any any synonyms for the node. And apparently there wasn't even enough competing pages to bring article keywords back for this item. Just go return to silos. Articles new and drilled. And flower essence remedies is up here with 0 keywords having been drilled in. Let's also go ahead and drill for keywords in vibrational essences, because we talked about that way early on in our first videos. As you can see in this one, we were able to extract some keywords. Great stuff too, discovering the new medicine. These might be headlines for PR campaigns, whatever, external life force energy. When we come, we'll get rid of some of it. When we come back, we'll talk about some other